Hello and welcome to Roaming Norway. Today I'm going to talk about the choices I made when I bought my Tesla Model 3 long range approximately 2 years ago and what I would have done differently today. Some stuff that I really regret and some lesser things that is just small issues. There are a ton of choices when you purchase a new vehicle. Yeah, you just need to land on a decision. In hindsight, it's easy to change your opinions about stuff. Let's take a look at the choices I made back in 2021 when I purchased this vehicle. So this was a new vehicle from Tesla inventory, which means it was pre-spec'd and on a ship on its way to Norway. First thing I regret is paint protection film. So if you don't know what that is, it's film that you put on top of your paint. It can be colored, but it's usually clear, or like I have Expel Stealth PPF that you put on top of your paint. It's meant to protect your paint, and it does protect your paint, and it protects paint significantly more than a normal wrap. I think a normal wrap is around 3 millimeters thick. Paint protection film is around 7 or 8 millimeters thick. The problem with PPF is that it's super expensive. It's 4,000-5,000 US dollars or 40 to 60,000 Norwegian kroners for a full PPF of the car, which you need to have if you have a stealth PPF like I do. A PPF will, first of all, it will never pay for itself because when you sell the vehicle used, people don't care about the extra accessories that you put on the car. You might get like a few $100 extra on the car with the PPF. It will never repay itself. Of course, it holds the, you can remove the wrap whenever you want. So if people want to buy it, it's not a downside. It's just that you want to get your money back when you sell the car. PPF doesn't prevent actual damages. So if you get a large rock flying on your car, it won't stop that rock at all. And when you actually get a damage, if you get a dent, you have to replace the panel or do dent repair. You have to remove the actual film, and it will cost more. Third point is that insurance is more expensive with PPF if you decide to cover it. So you will be paying more in insurance with having PPF if you want it covered. In my case, I think it looks kind of nice with Stealth PPF. That's why I went for Stealth PPF, because to me it was crazy paying 40,000 NOK, which is around 4,000 US dollars, just for a clear PPF that you won't even see. So it's a way to stand out, but it's an extremely expensive way to stand out. So point number 2 on what I regret when I bought this Tesla Model 3 long range is paint color options. I went for Midnight Silver Metallic, which is a gray color. It's a dark silver type gray color from Tesla. It looks nice, it has a little bit of sparkle in the paint, and it's not the worst option. But you could have saved a lot by going with the white color and then putting a wrap which in exactly the color you want on top, and then you would get some of the benefits of PPF as well, while not paying too much. You give up the premium of the for example red color and use it on a wrap instead. The third point is white interior. As you can see, this car has the black interior. That's because it was the free option. I think white interior is $1,000 extra, but that's not really expensive in terms of interior markups on cars. The white interior looks fantastic. You get rid of the wood, which is kind of cheap feeling in my opinion. You get the white instead, and then you get of course the white seats, and it looks absolutely amazing. It gives a roomier feel in the car. I would 100% go for the white interior. And I even own a dog. I would have gone for the white interior anyways. The fourth problem is the tow hitch. In Norway you can actually not install a tow hitch after you have bought the vehicle. It's approved immediately when you get the vehicle for a certain weight, and then you have to have that tow weight for the rest of the life of the vehicle. It doesn't only decrease resale value, but of course utility as well. The only thing I could do is to install a tow hitch to have a bike rack. But you could absolutely not tow a trailer or anything else, even though the car absolutely is capable of it. So if I bought the car again, I would have absolutely bought it with a tow hitch, even though I didn't need a utility that time. I could use it later. When I am looking at my next vehicle, I will absolutely need a vehicle with a tow hitch. I did get a good discount from Tesla from buying an inventory car, and Tesla Model 3s were already pretty cheap in 2021. So I wouldn't say it was the most terrible deal ever, but in hindsight I would have gone with a tow hitch on my Tesla Model 3 or any other car that offers it as a package. And the fifth and last point is the most important one to consider. Do you want a long range or do you want a performance? For some people, the rear-wheel drive standard range is enough, and that's fine. But you have to think about what you want in the future and what the price difference is. Is it better to wait a little bit, save some cash, and then go for the higher end model, like the performance? For me, it was like that, because I don't necessarily need the performance of the performance, but I really want the customizability that you have with track mode. Track mode is Tesla's uh, version of turning off traction control and tuning the car for fun times at the track. It isn't that much more expensive for the performance version of Tesla. So today I would have probably saved a little bit more going with the performance immediately. But that's just because I know that I would have fun times with it. Again, some people don't care, some people don't want it, some people, yeah, don't care at all. And then it's totally fine to go with the model that you want. But think about the price difference and think about what you want for the future. You can buy the acceleration boost on the long range. When you buy acceleration boost for in Norway, it's around $2,000. It'll increase the price, of course, of your vehicle when you could have just saved a little bit more and gotten the performance immediately. And that was my conclusion. That was my 5 points that I regret when buying my Tesla Model 3. And it's important to note that these are my personal regrets. For some people, these are the perfect choices. Please feel free to subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future, or if you want to see road trips, or if you want to see actual vehicle real-world testing. Please check out the channel. Already have a trip from Oslo to Bergen in this exact car, and there I show you the extreme efficiency that this car is able to achieve, which is kind of awesome. And yeah, see you later.